gentlemen, this is JCB Racing. 8 drivers are seated into the bracket, but they're going to be racing against the clock to get that first place and earn the first 8 points of the evening. Come on, Austin, y'all a little quiet. Let me hear you if you're ready for JCB Racing. Let's get it.
Our first competitor coming up, it is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Keep in mind, our drivers need to go against the clock, and of course, if they hit that great turn pole out of the perimeter, they will be assessed a 5-second penalty. Devin Winfield was the fastest time in practice. Let's see if he can collect a win here tonight. For Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Take a look at the replay. A nice smooth turn there to the finish line, and he'll collect a time of 9.833. That will be the time to beat here during JCB Racing. Our second driver coming up makes a noise for Colt Stevens, Thunderoris. Representing Houston, Texas, came out of the Stadium Championship Series E Series here in the 2025 season. 2-time World Finals champion. Let's see what he can do here tonight. Time to beat 9.833. 15.924. Keep in mind, he did hit that great turn pole out of the perimeter, so it was assessed a 5 more seconds there. 15.924 for Thunderoris. There you see the fastest time of the night so far. Devin Winfield, Velociraptor, is currently the time to beat. As we're going to keep moving throughout this JCB leaderboard here. Our next driver up makes a noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Ashley Sanford, part of the Arena Championship Series West, hailing out of Fullerton, California, in her 3rd year here at Monster Jam. If she can beat that time of 9.833 set by Devin Winfield and Velociraptor as we await her approach to the starting line. It's time to go green. A nice time, 10.759, good enough to put her in the 2nd position here in JCB Racing. Take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Some nice moves there, some nice turning from Megalodon. It's a tight track, keep that in mind. So a good time there set by Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. We got our 4th driver up. Give it up for Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Coming to you from Rockport, Texas as well. Home state here for Alex Barden. Part of the Arena Championship Series West. He has to get a time faster than 9.833, which is set by Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. A lot of friends and family here for Alex Barden here in his home state. We'll see what he can do here tonight. Another great time, 10.219. I was a little worried on that last turn there. He kind of swung out wide, but collects a 10.219. Good enough for the 2nd spot. Part of me wonders what his time would be if he hadn't swung out so wide there in the last turn. An incredible time, though, for Alex Barton and Earthshaker. But Devin Winfield still on top of the leaderboard. Our fifth driver up. Let's hear it for Amado Castro, El Toro Loco. Part of Stadium Championship Series East this 2025 season, but his start came from the arena background here. So he's back here in what he knows best here, his first season in a Stadium Championship Series. He looks to see if he can collect a win here tonight. .054, good enough for second spot. Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Nice tight turn there in the last turn, going up the ramp to the finish line. And El Toro Loco will take the second spot. Devin Winfield, though, holding strong, the only sub 10 seconds here tonight in JCB Racing. Our next driver up, let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Right down the road from Corpus Christi, Texas, here another Texas native representing Arena Championship Series West here in the 2025 season. A big Monster Jam background, was a safety tech here for Monster Jam as well before getting his start here as a driver. And Berto Trevino clocks in a time of 10.645. A nice smooth run there from Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Berto Trevino here as we take a look at the Super Glued to the action replay. We have two Monster Jam drivers left here in JCB Racing. The time to beat 9.833 Velociraptor. Welcome on in, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. She was part of Arena Championship Series East, of course, has a lot of accolades to her name. The very first and only female Gravedigger driver, as well as the only female Series Seasons champion as well. And we'll see what she can do here tonight as she is lined up and ready to go. .093 for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Good enough to put her currently in third right now here in the JCB Racing competition. A nice smooth ride there from Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Nice turn there at the very end there up the ramp. That will put her in the third spot. Devin Winfield only has one person that could take his spot, and it is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. It will be between Jurassic Attack and Velociraptor for the first 8 points of the night. Tim Hall Jr. from Cadillac, Michigan, representing Arena Championship Series West this 2025 season. Will he be able to beat Velociraptor? We are about to find out. .075 for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. That means Austin, Texas, your JCB Racing winner is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Congratulations to Velociraptor. Devin Winfield collects the first 8 points of the night here as he collects a JCB Racing win with a time of 9.833. He was the first one out and the first one on top of the winner's pod. Make some noise for your winner!
Wow, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You know, I talked to you at the pit party earlier about how you were going to handle this. Did you shock yourself?
No, I don't think I shocked myself at all. I think it was the final event in Austin last year. I took the JCB Racing win. So you know what? I just used that knowledge, remembered exactly what I did last year, and came out and wrote it down textbook.
Definitely took it home. You know, we have Skills Challenge coming up next. What's going through your mind, man? What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, come out here and have fun, man. This is all the momentum I need going into Salt Lake City. I'm just out here having fun, making some Velociraptor fans. I can't thank my crew enough back there. Kylie, Mason, you know what? Everyone on Team Throttle Monster, thank you guys so much. Are you guys having fun or what?
Let's hear it for your JCB Racing winner, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
You can take a look at the replay up on the video board of that winning run from Devin Winfield and Velociraptor. A quick time, the only sub 10 seconds up there, 9.833. Devin Winfield, Velociraptor off to a great start as he will collect the first 8 points, followed by El Toro Loco coming in second. Gravediggers, Kristen Anderson is currently sitting in third. Earthshaker, Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, Megalodon, Jurassic Attack, and Thunder Roarus round out your field of competitors here in the BKT overall event leaderboard. Our second competition is Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Of course, this will be your first opportunity to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com and to help us crown a winner. Don't forget that the code is ATX. Now, you can make sure you go to judgeszone.com or you can scan that QR code that will be up on the video board. What you can do is make sure you move that BKT tire up or down to the score you think our drivers deserve and then hit submit. Now, hitting submit is the most important part because that will lock in your score officially. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in that score. Of course, myself or Jabari will let you know what you see out on the track. You might see poppers, moonwalks, you might see some combination moves, or maybe the next new inventive move that you'll see for the very first time here at the Moody Center. You never know what you're going to see here as we're going to get set here for the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Our first competitor hitting the track is Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A nice popper as he has one more attempt remaining. The popper into a slight pause for the stoppies, moving those back BKT tires, waving to the crowd.
Let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Judges Zone is open. Lock in those scores, judgeszone.com. Use that city code ATX, 20 seconds.
So we're going to take a look at the replay right now. We see the popper attempt adjusting his balance, and then you'll see that brief pause into the stoppie, and you can see those back tires waving left and right, showing he's using that rear steer as well. Sets it back down. 2 solid attempts there to kick things off here in two-wheel skills. Scores are locked. Your score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is... You locked in a score of 7.725. Our second driver ready to attack the track, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. The popper into the nose wheelie. Into the stoppie with those back tires waving left and right. Using that rear steer. Showing lots of control here as he moves it back into a moonwalk. Sends it back down. And tries for the reverse popper back into a popper. Combination move here from Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. Really showing off those skills here in the stoppie. That was one entire move. He has one more attempt left.
For Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Right now, head to your phones, judgeszone.com. Let us know what you think. Scoring is open. You got 20 seconds.
2 solid moves there from Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. As we take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. That second attempt, the big pause there in the stoppie and sets it back down. We will see where you put him at in this competition. Our second driver scores to beat Monster Mutt Rottweiler 7.725. Your score for Jurassic Attack is... There you have it, 8.111. We got a new leader, Jurassic Attack. Coming up next, we got Colt Stevens, Thunderoris. That was one attempt. That was an attempt of a popper. One more attempt remaining for Colt Stevens and Thunderoris.
Let's hear it for Colt Stevens, Thunderoris. Scoring is now open. Let's see those scores, judgeszone.com.
So the second attempt, a nice sky wheelie there from Colt Stevens and Thunderoris. So now it's time for you to get those scores locked in. Of course, ATX is the code, and you've got a couple more seconds to let us know what you think about those two attempts. A little trouble there on the back end of the track there for Colt Stevens and Thunderoris, but made up with a nice sky wheelie there on the second attempt. The score to beat is Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. He has that 8.111. Now, Austin, it is time to see your score for Thunderoris. And you gave him a 5.101. So right now, Jurassic Attack is the score to beat with an 8.111. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, currently sitting in second with a 7.725. Thunderoris currently sits in third with a 5.101. On deck, we got Earthshaker, Megalodon, Gravedigger, Velociraptor, and El Toro Loco left. Our next driver up, it's Alex Barton, Earthshaker. He pops it up, brings it back down to the moonwalk, sets it down on all fours. One more attempt remaining for Earthshaker. The reverse popper into a power wheelie.
Let's hear it for Alex Barter, Earthshaker. 20 seconds on the clock. Judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores.
Take a look at the replay. That replay is going to help you get those scores locked in to remind you what you saw there out on the track from our drivers and, of course, Alex Barton and Earthshaker as time is ticking down there at Judgeszone.com. We want to know where you're going to put him at here in this competition. Another 8 points are on the line for our drivers. Scores are in. Your score for Earthshaker is... You gave him a 6.591. She is our fifth driver coming up, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Scoring is now open. Head to Judgeszone.com. 20 seconds.
Megalodon and Ashley Sanford getting it done there on the second attempt with the popper. And now it's time for you to decide here at judgeszone.com. We just saw that replay up on the video board for our 5th driver, Ashley Sanford, driving Megalodon. All right, time to see where you put her at in this competition. The score to beat is still Jurassic Attack 8.111. Your score for Megalodon is, you gave her a 6.801. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, currently still is the leader here of the two-wheel skills challenge, 8.111. That is the score to beat. Berto Trevino sitting in second there with Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Megalodon currently sitting in third. Earthshaker and Thunderosaurus round out the top 5 on deck. We've got Gravedigger, Velociraptor, and El Toro Loco left to battle it out here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Our 6th driver up, it's Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. The popper and then those front tires living on the edge there of that Monster Jam dirt pod. Move into the tombstone. Waving to the crowd, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger with a combination move.
Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com. 20 seconds, let's lock in those scores.
She made it look so easy there with the second attempt. The popper back into the moonwalk, gets it into the tombstone. And there you see it up on the video board right there. Lands it, then waves to the crowd. Time to see those scores, Austin. As you get set here, scores are locked. Jurassic Attack is a score to beat, 8.111. Let's see that score! 8.579. We got a new leader, and that is Gravedigger. We just got a new leader here in the two-wheel skills challenge, and that is Gravedigger's Kristen Anderson in 8.579. That is the new score to beat. That pushes Jurassic Attack down in the second spot, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler currently sitting now in third, Megalodon, Earthshaker, and Thunderosaurus. We've got our last 2 drivers and trucks on deck, Velociraptor and El Toro Loco. Our second to last driver coming up, it is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Puts a lot of pressure on those front corners. Turns it around on top of the pod. Steering wheel is out. It is on top of the pod. And he is still balancing it. Make some noise for Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. Get those scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. Take a look at the replays. He gave you a popper combination move, but that second attempt throws the steering wheel out of the window. Time to see what those scores will be. Scores are in. Your score to beat Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, 8.579. Your score for Velociraptor is... We got a new leader, 8.687. And that belongs to Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. Devin Winfield and Velociraptor looking for a perfect first half here. And only one man stands in his way. So Velociraptor on top of the leaderboard, 8.687. That is the score to beat here in this competition of our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Gravedigger's Kristen Anderson gets pushed down to second. Jurassic Attack now currently sitting in third. While Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, Megalodon, Earthshaker, and Thunderosaurus round out our 7 drivers. Last driver coming up. It is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Our final driver stands in the way of a perfect first half for Velociraptor and Devin Winfield. And it is your reigning 2024 World Finals Skills Challenge winner. We'll see what he can come up with here. Let's hear it for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Take a look at the replay there. The second attempt, though, the big save, and he was just dangling on that front BKT tire, hoping not to roll over. Sets it back down. There you see it right there. One tire was used in the making of that big save there for Armando Castro. El Toro Loco. Now it's up to you to decide his fate. Will he be our winner? Scores are locked. Your score to beat is Devin Winfield and Velociraptor 8.687. Your score for El Toro Loco is your winner, Armando Castro El Toro Loco, with a score of 8.990.
Boy, oh boy, Armando Castro, everybody, El Toro Loco. Wow, man, what was going through your head? You haven't been in an arena for a while. How did you feel?
Man, it feels awesome, man. That's literally, I haven't been inside an arena in weeks, man. I was on a stadium tour. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous coming into this weekend because these guys and girls that are here have been on the road all year in arenas, man. So I was a little rough coming out here, but man, what'd you guys think about this two-wheel steel on stage?
Wow, okay, you and Devin are tied for first place. We have Monster Jam Freestyle coming up. What are you doing to prepare your mental state for this arena freestyle?
Yeah, you know, just keep cool and calm and collected, man. You know, there's literally, I really don't think you guys really realize how much pressure it is. You really have to stay calm when you come out here. And, you know, there's literally 1,500 horsepower behind that gas pedal. So it's all about who can come out here and kind of coming out on the track and have fun. But más que todo, yo soy el único latino este fin de semana. So es un honor. Es un honor estar aquí con todos ustedes. Hacen Texas. Somos latinos, estamos avanzando. ¡Que arriba los latinos!
Your skills winner, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
Take a look at the video board there. The replay brought to you by the original Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. The winning 2 attempts from Armando Castro El Toro Loco. That puts him in a tie for first place here going into the second half of Monster Jam. El Toro Loco, Armando Castro with 15 points, followed by Devin Winfield and Velociraptor with 15 as well. But Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger right on the heels of both of those competitors there, tied for first. And what a run here as we're going to get ready for the second half of Monster Jam. But right now, it is the Northern Tool and Equipment halftime. This is where you can head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, and meet us right back here because it is a jam-packed halftime brought to you again by Northern Tool and Equipment. This is the unveil coming up during this halftime of the Bryan High School welding class, and what they've done with this mini Monster Jam truck, you're not going to want to miss it. It is coming up during halftime here, but you still have a little bit of time. Grab those official Monster Jam merchandise. Meet us right back here.
For the Trades Monster Jam Mini Build, featuring the students of the Bryan, Texas High School Shop Class, instructor Chris Lady, and Monster Jam mentors Colt Stevens, Armando Castro, Matt Del Santer, and Bill Easterly. The challenge: build a mini Monster Jam truck out of a 740cc EFI North Star engine, some raw steel, and your own 2 hands. They built their plan. Then they built their truck. The time was short and the pressure was on. They solved problems, learned teamwork, built friendships, and did more than anyone imagined high school students could do. Now, it's time for their work to be revealed.
Let's hear it for the Monster Jam Mini Truck. Brought to you by Bryan High School Vikings. They built this. Round of applause. Get on your feet. Come on. Yeah. They're all here right now. Round of applause. Here they are. Bryan High School welding team. There they are.
One more time, Austin, Texas. Let them hear ya!
It's incredible.
That is right. We are here with the students here of Bryan High School welding class, along with our mentors. And of course, I want to kick things off with Frank Croson. He is the Northern Tool and Equipment CMO. Frank, first and foremost, thank you so much for being here. What an honor. What a great pleasure. Talk to us about what Northern Tool and Equipment, Tools for the Trades, is all about.
Yeah, just like the video said, this program is about inspiring the next generation of trades workers, just like these kids here. So we do that through donations of tools and equipment to schools across the country. But for Bryan, Texas, we wanted to take it to the next level. So we challenged them to build this truck here, and they absolutely crushed it.
Talk to us a little bit about this mini Monster Jam build.
Yeah, so we supplied the tools, we supplied the engine, a Northstar 740cc EFI engine, and then the experts at Monster Jam, these folks you saw out here ripping it up, they got hands-on with the kids and really helped them make this happen.
You know what? I have the instructor here, Chris Lady. He worked with all the kids here in the welding class. You know, what are your hopes for all these kids that worked on this? They put in so much work, so much effort. What are your hopes for them?
And my hopes are that they took a good trade and learned something that they can take with them for the rest of their lives and build whatever they want. They can put their mind to it, and it's just amazing to see what they can do.
Really learning teamwork, right?
Oh, teamwork was a big part of this.
Awesome, awesome, Kate.
And speaking of teamwork, I'm here with Nate. He was one of the classmates here at Bryan High School welding. You know, what was it like to work as a team here with, you know, some of your fellow students?
It was amazing, you know. I've known a lot of these guys 4 years or more. They're some of my best friends, and it was just amazing working with guys you're that close with.
All right, what was one of your biggest challenges, JD, that you faced when you guys were building this awesome truck?
There was a multitude of different challenges along the way, but it was really just building out a plan and sticking to it, and then also just coming together as a class, as a team, to just build what we all envisioned, and it came out as beautiful as we wanted it to.
Well, I'm standing here with two of the mentors here, of course, Monster Jam driver Cole Stevens, driver of Thunder Roars, and Armando Castro, driver of El Toro Loco. And, you know, what was the most rewarding part about being hands-on with these students here?
Yeah, you know, me, when I was in high school, I liked to learn with my hands, you know, physical touch and learning things and, you know, having instructors. But, man, you know, when I got the news, if I wanted to be a part of this, I quickly volunteered. You know, I did not hesitate. It's all about the future of this world, the career, and of Monster Jam, man. And these guys and girls, I wasn't sure if they're going to really finish it, but I am so, so proud of these guys. These guys are literally some of the best welders I've ever seen at such a young age. It's incredible to see. But, man, I can't thank everybody enough. Northern Tool, Monster Jam, you know, everybody for the effort, man. If it wasn't for them, we couldn't be able to do it.
Absolutely. You know, Colt, you know, you took out of your own personal time to drive down multiple different times to be there with these students. Talk to us a little bit about some of the challenges that these kids faced and how they overcame.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I took every opportunity I could to help these guys out. My hat's off to Chris Lady. Man, this is awesome. These guys did a great job as well. You know, we hit roadblock after roadblock trying to get this thing here. You know, there is no blueprint to building a mini monster truck, but these guys figured it out, and that was so awesome to watch them work through the problems as a team, grow as a team, figure out what they need to do, and the work showed off right here today. It's absolutely epic.
And I'm here now with another student, Noah. Man, you know, you had great mentors. You actually had Monster Jam truck drivers. You had some crew chiefs. What did you learn from the mentors when they were there with you?
Yeah, they taught us a lot. I'd say the most important was teamwork and learning how to work through problems. The mentors were great. They put in a lot of work, took a lot of time out of their personal lives to come help us, and without them, we wouldn't have been able to complete this project. So, yeah, I'd say I improved in my personal skills, learned how to be a better worker in the shop, learned how to be a better person, and they were great. So couldn't have done it without them.
It's awesome.
Well, I'm joined here by Ryan Katula. He is the owner of Northern Tool and Equipment. First and foremost, thank you for being a part of our Monster Jam family. And I want to ask you, you know, what has Tools for the Trades program accomplished, and what does the future look like?
Well, so far we've partnered with over 40 public high schools around the nation. We plan to add 10 more every single year and continue this program. And we're continuing with Monster Jam because it's a wonderful experience we had here.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about this partnership with Northern Tool and Equipment and Monster Jam. How proud are you of this partnership?
Yeah, generally it's tough to find a good strategic partner, but it's a perfect fit because Monster Jam fans are our customers, and we just love it. We plan on, this is our first year with Monster Jam, and next year is going to be even more exciting with more trucks at our stores, Monster Jam tickets, and it's just going to be so exciting for next year.
Thank you so much, Ryan, and thank you so much to all of these amazing kids. Austin, Texas, one more time for the Bryan High School welding class, the Mini Monster Jam truck. Let's hear it! You can catch all the episodes there on YouTube as well on Northern Tool and Equipment's YouTube page. You can see how this entire thing unfolded there. Don't forget, this Mini Monster Jam truck will be at various pit parties in the 2026 season, so don't forget to come out to these pit parties and see this amazing truck up close and personal. One last time for all of these students here, Bryan High School welding class, Monster Jam, here we go! Austin, we want to welcome you back to the second half of Monster Jam. Make some noise for your freestyle motocross riders, Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Dean Payne, and Jared LaRue.
Round of applause for our FMX riders. They're going to be doing 4 rounds of trick for you guys, one by one. Let's hear it for Nick Desmond, coming up first from St. Augustine, Florida. Up next, TJ Tiffany. Woo! All the way from Orlando. Coming up, Dean Pate. Wow. Next up, Jared LaRue. Round of applause for our FMX riders. They're coming again. Nick Desmond. Next up, TJ Tiffany, 9-year professional rider. Coming up next, Dean Pate. From Phoenix, Arizona, Jared LaRue. Wow. These guys are going to get set up again. Let me hear you, Austin! Nick Desmond started with Monster Jam 2022. Up next, TJ Tiffany. Veteran Supercross right there. Up next, Dean Pate. All the way from California, here we go, from Phoenix, Jared LaRue. One more time for Nick Desmond. Give it up, TJ Tiffany. Let's hear it, Dean Pate. And finally, Jared LaRue. Let's hear it for our FMX riders. Yeah. Right now, we have our FMX Best Trick competition. These guys will have one attempt to do their best trick from flying across one side of the arena to the next. You guys are going to score them by using judgeszone.com. You guys ready for the FMX Best Trick? Come on! Let's get ready for our first rider. Here he is, Nick Desmond.
He's going to kick things off here in our Best Trick competition. Make some noise, Austin! Keep in mind that these ramps are about 70 to 75 feet spread apart. Our riders can get about 40 to 45 feet high in the air as he gets ready to set the tone here for the best trick competition. As soon as you see him, I need you all to get loud!
Wow, what did you think? Let us know. JudgesZone.com. Let's rank them now.
Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay, the extension there on the bike from Nick Desmond. Now it's time to get those scores locked in, just like you've been scoring for all of our Monster Jam drivers. That's how you score for our FMX riders. Scores are locked in. Your score for Nick Desmond is... You gave him a 7.594.
All right, Austin, let's hear for our next FMX rider, TJ Tiffany. Might have seen TJ Tiffany do some stunt works in Avengers, in-game, Bad Boys 3, and multiple Netflix series. Oh.
TJ Tiffany coming as our second rider with the backflip.
Wow. What did you think? Scoring is open. JudgesZone.com, Austin.
Take a look at the replay on the video board. The backflip from TJ Tiffany. Getting the crowd going here at the Moody Center. Our second rider up. Is that a trick that is going to take the lead? The score to beat is from Nick Desmond, 7.594. A few more seconds left here at JudgesZone.com. Scores are in. .110. That is your new score to beat.
Coming up now, let's hear it for Dean Pate. All the way from California, his 7th year as an FMX rider.
Dean Pate has traveled around the world showcasing his FMX skills here. Now we'll see what he can come up with here in the best trick competition. Let's make some noise for Dean Pate!
Wow, scoring is open, JudgesZone.com. What did you think? Let us know.
The backflip with a little heel clicker. Dean Pate defying gravity here. Take a look at the replay. Time to see what those scores will be. It's counting down right now at JudgesZone.com. We will see what you put him at. Scores are locked. Your score to beat, TJ Tiffany, 9.110. Your score for Dean Pate is... Look at that, 9.599. New leader.
Last but not least, Austin, I need you to make some noise for Jared LaRue.
Jared LaRue, a veteran Supercross rider. He has also traveled all over the world in his career here at Monster Jam with FMX Freestyle Motocross. Let's see what he throws down. Give it up for Jared LaRue.
What did you think? Let us know, JudgesZone.com.
This is going to be pretty tough, Jabari. 3 great backflip attempts And Nick Desmond had his own little flair there as well. The score to beat Deep 8 is 9.599. Our fans here, as we take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay, our fans here have a tough choice in deciding who your winner is. Scores are locked. Dean Pate or Jared LaRue. It is up to you, Moody Center. Wow, 8.976. Your winner is Dean Pate.
Dean Pate. Oh, wow, man. How did that feel being so far in the air like that?
Man, it's awesome, Austin. You guys are so loud out here. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah, buddy. Okay, hold on, Austin. Hold on. They're not done just yet, okay? These guys are going to do something called the Monster Jam Train. Now, they need your help for you to get as loud as you can here at the Moody Center. Everybody, let me hear you go. Choo choo! Choo choo! Let's get it. One by one, they're gonna line up. Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Dean Pate, Jared LaRue, here they go! Wow, the first Monster Jam Train. But hold on, I don't think they're done yet. I think they want another one. If you guys want to see another Monster Jam Train, let me hear you say, oh yeah! Wow, let's get it. Here they go. Okay, all right, hold on. I don't think they're quite done yet. You guys didn't get quite loud enough. Everybody, if you want to see the Monster Jam Train, let me hear you go. Choo choo! One more time, Austin. Choo-choo! Here they go. One by one. Let's hear it for Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Dean Pate, and Jared LaRue. Awesome. Wow. Dean Pate won at that skill, that challenge there, man. You know, what does it take to be that good?
Man, honestly, lots of hard work, practice, and dedication, and the crowd's motivation.
Wow. Now, if anybody wants to do exactly what you do, what word of advice do you have for anybody out here?
Man, just same answer as the last one. I've practiced so hard, so many years of my life. Every week I go out there, I practice, and practice hard work and dedication. Never give up on your dream, man, and you can make anything come true, whatever you want to be. So just stay focused on your dreams and practice and stick with it, and anything can happen.
Your FMX winner, everybody, Dean Pate. You better move those lights, Austin! We've reached the pinnacle of today's event. the legendary competition of Monster Jam Austin. This is Monster Jam. Let's get it.
Make some noise right now for Alex Barton, Earthshaker. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. He kicks things off here in our freestyle competition. Now use that replay as a highlight reel to make sure you get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. It's a great reminder of what you see out on the track from each and every one of our drivers. Scores are in. He's going to set the tone here for the rest of the field of competitors here tonight in Monster Jam Freestyle as we await those scores. Alex Barton and Earthshaker representing Team Throttle Monster hanging out with us. All right, scores are in. Let's see that score, 6.801. So a 6.801 as we get set to meet our next driver up. It is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Remain on the clock.
Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is open. Let's head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. You got 20 seconds.
We're taking a look at that replay right now here, brought to you by the original Super Glue. Glue to the action replay. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, a nice fluid run there. Nice momentum, nice use of the entire obstacle there out on the track. And now it's time to see if you, or where you put him in this competition. Score to beat is Earthshaker, 6.801. Your score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is, or excuse me, sorry, for Jurassic Attack is 6.359. She lines up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Is she going to attempt it? 32 seconds left on the clock. She going for it. There you go. 20 seconds left.
Let's hear for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Woo! Scoring is open. Yeah, buddy, let us know what you think. Austin, you got 20 seconds.
What a freestyle run from Ashley Sanford. She was cheering inside of the cab there. Take a look at the replay. Some huge air, first and foremost, as she starts off her freestyle run. And then she goes for the Morgan & Morgan backflip, kind of corkscrews a little bit. I didn't know if it was too hard of a landing, but she was able to keep it going. And then the big sky wheelie ends up on her lid, but what a crazy freestyle right there. Almost does another backflip. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon showing up and showing out. Time to see those scores, Austin. Ashley, you ready to see your score? She's ready. Austin, you ready to see that score? Let me see it. 8.730. We got a new leader.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here with Emery right now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play a little Monster Jam trivia. We have Armando Castro, driver of El Toro Loco. He has the question.
What's going on, guys? Armando Castro, driver of the El Toro Loco Monster Jam truck, and it's time for Monster Jam trivia. What animal is El Toro Loco? Is it A, a bull, B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, a bird? If you know the answer, let me hear it.
All I have to say, hablas español, no? Okay, what do you think? El Toro Loco. A, bull, B, a dog, C, a shark, D, a bird.
It is a
bull! Oh, it's a bull. Is he right?
If you guessed A, you got it. Now
it's actually the crazy bull. Congrats, Emery. You know what? I got a really cool prize for you. I got a Monster Jam program. I'm going to bring it back down to you, all right? Round of applause here for our Monster Jam fan.
Ashley Sanford up on all fours. There you go, girl. I see you. She is the score to beat. She's on top of the leaderboard right now with that big 8.730. So that is the score to beat for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. And wow, what a freestyle run there from her. As we take a look one more time at that replay. On deck, we still have Velociraptor, Thunder Roarus, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. Our fourth driver up, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Let's hear it for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. You got 20 seconds, lock in those scores.
A nice little ending there with the popper combination move there that you might have seen in the skills challenge as well. So he's bringing all of the different flavor here this weekend. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler awaits your fan score now at judgeszone.com. A couple more seconds as we continue to watch this replay up on the video board. Use that replay to get those scores locked in. All right, the score to beat is Megalodon, 8.730. That is the score to beat. Your score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 7.388. We've got 4 more drivers remaining on deck. We've got Velociraptor, Thunder Roarus, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. So we are at the halfway mark right now here in our freestyle competition. Ashley Sanford, though, and Megalodon is the score to beat, 8.730. She is our leader, the score to beat with the big backflip brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, and of course the big sky wheelie there to end her run. And what a freestyle we've seen so far from all of our competitors. Our 5th driver coming up, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. The combination move there, the momentum into the popper.
Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. 20 seconds, Austin.
All right, time to take a look at the replay there up on the video board to help you get those scores locked in. Devin Winfield there at the very end uses all the momentum and then gets into the popper combination move there at the very end, showing a lot of technical skill there. Right there, we see it. Time to see what you think about that run. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat Megalodon, 8.730. Your score for Velociraptor is a 7.634. Three more trucks remain. We got Thunderosaurus on deck, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. And the score to beat still Ashley Stanford and Megalodon, 8.730. That is where we stand right now in this competition. Velociraptor currently sitting in second. Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Earthshaker, Jurassic Attack round out your 5 competitors. Few more competitors remain before we crown a freestyle winner. And of course, an overall event champion. Coming up next, we got Cole Stevens, Thunderosaurus. We've got our USHRI safety officials out there checking a fuel cap there for Thunderosaurus. You can see Shelby Fisher, the crew chief there for Thunderosaurus, and Colt Stevens running out there with our USHRI safety officials there in the black and yellow fire suits. Trying to make sure that he can run and get this freestyle under his belt as well. Looking for some points here. And I'm getting word from our Monster Jam officials. Unfortunately, Colt Stevens and Thunderosaurus will not be able to compete in Monster Jam Freestyle. But Texas, I need you to give him a round of applause. Show him some love. He's right up the street there in Houston, Texas. He's in his home state. Show him some love.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for us to have a little fun in section 118. We're going to bring out the Monster Jam wheel again. Let's bring it up and spin it. Up. It's the drummer cam. Okay, this is how this works. Watch me. Come on, Austin, it's your turn. Thank you so much, Austin, for spinning that Monster Jam wheel. Now, one question. Who's ready for more Monster Jam? Come on.
Our next driver up is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. A nice save there from El Toro Loco. He keeps it going. 5 seconds left. Make some noise for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. By now, you already know the drill. Get those scores locked in. El Toro Loco and Armando Castro showing off some great technical moves. A nice save there at the very end. Was balancing on that front BKT tire. A nice little save there at the end. Ends with a little bit of some donut action as well. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, 8.730. Your score for El Toro Loco is 8.270. Well, we only have one driver remaining here before we crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, 8.730. And it will be a battle of the ladies here in the freestyle competition as we get set to meet our last driver. Now, Moody Center. On the count of 3, I need you to yell Gravedigger. 1, 2, 3! Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open. Like I said, it is going to be the battle of the ladies. Will it be Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, or will it be Ashley Sanford and Megalodon? Get your scores now in judgeszone.com. Your score to beat Ashley Sanford, Megalodon, 8.730. Your scores are in. Your score for Gravedigger is 8.037, which means your winner of freestyle, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. All right, we're adding 8 points to her total. We're about to crown an overall event champion. Take a look at the video board with 7 points in JCB Racing, 8 in the two-wheel skills challenge, and 7 in freestyle for a total of 22 points. Austin, Texas, your BKT overall event champion is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
Yeah, buddy, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, your overall event champion right here. Man, right out the gate from stadium to arena, overall event champion. Where's this been?
Man, you know, literally all last year, the last couple of years I've been driving with Monster Jam, I've been inside arena, so, you know, this is like home to me. This year I got the call to come up to the big dogs, to the big leagues, the big floors, and man, we had some great fun there. But man, I can't thank you guys enough. Austin, Texas, man, it's always fun coming back here to the home of Latinos, man. Es un honor, es un orgullo estar aquí, atrás del volante. Let me be the inspiration to each and every one of you, man. I had no motorsports background coming into the business. I was just a fan, just like each and every one of you guys watching right here. I've never given up on my dream, and I never took no for an answer. I worked hard to get to here, and to be standing up here, brown and proud with these guys right here. If it wasn't for these guys right here, I wouldn't be able to do it. But Austin, Texas, I just want to thank you guys. We love you so much. Want to thank Bryan High School, Northern Tool, Monster Jam. There's only one race, baby, and that's the human race. Go on, get it, baby. Que arriba los Latinos. This is Monster Jam.
Ashley Sanford, wow, we just talked about this. That incredible backflip. Not only that, you won freestyle. What's that?
Oh my God, you guys, I am just on cloud 9 million right now. I've been having so much fun with Monster Jam. I gotta give a major shout out to my guy right here who was screaming in my ear, this incredible crew chief who makes sure Megalodon is always in tip-top shape for me. Man, but I gotta give it to you guys, the Austin fans. You are electric. Thank you so much for the Shark Club tonight. I love every single one of you. Keep spreading that love. Thanks for coming out tonight. This was Monster Jam.
Everybody, your freestyle winner, Ashley Sanford, driver of Megalodon.
Well, congratulations to all of our winners here tonight, especially our overall event champion there, Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Well, it's been a fun night of Monster Jam action. We're going to do it all over again here tomorrow, of course, with the pit party as well. And don't forget, it's about that time. Go to the Racer Network and you can check out some new episodes of Monster Jam. They're airing. They just p.m. So make sure you grab it right now and take a look. Make sure you go and grab that official Monster Jam merchandise right now out on the concourse as well. On behalf of Jabari Thomas, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun and we hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.